Guys, Super Eagles defender Kevin Bassey's situation at Fulham, has become noticeable. Since he left the AFCON tournament in Morocco, it's either he's been kept on the bench for the whole of the 90 minutes, or sometimes he's been given a limited time to play. Sometimes I think 3 minutes, 4 minutes, or thereabout. You know, in three consecutive games now, this guy have been benched by Marco Silva, the former head coach. And this is very, very unusual. Kevin Bassey, is always at the starting 11. He's always on the starting 11 for Fulham. But since he returned for the just completed AFCON, all of these have changed completely. And the way it is now, Kevin Bassey is always being benched. Kevin Bassey is always on the bench whenever Fulham is playing a game now. And honestly, it's not good for this young man. This guy actually had a nice tournament in Morocco. Yes, he played well in Morocco, and honestly, I think he deserved to reclaim his spot back in the Fulham team. But the reason why he's being kept on the bench these days, is something we fail to understand. But according to Fulham manager Marco Silva, he said that the guy that has been playing in the absence of Kevin Bassey is actually doing well. Honestly, I think Fulham should just sit down with this guy. Let us see how they can, resolve all of this. Because a player of Kevin Bassey caliber, can be sitting on the bench every now and then. He can't be sitting on the bench every now and then. If there's no space, if they now feel that they have somebody who can perform better than him, if they now feel that they have someone who plays more better than him, who defend more better than him, I think they should let him go, even if it is to go on loan. Yes, they should let him go. I know a lot of football club out there, will embrace the chances of, signing Kevin Bassey, because actually this guy is a good defender. We all saw his performance at the just completed AFCON. He was the best defender in the tournament. He was the best defender in the tournament. In fact, his performance in the semi-final against host Morocco, was top notch. Yes, was top notch because he was on yellow card and he was still on top of his game, playing, ensuring that Nigeria win that game. But unfortunately, we lost the game on penalty, and and it is what it is. But that cannot deny the fact that this guy had a beautiful and incredible performance in the AFCON. Yes, he had an incredible performance at the just concluded AFCON. And that is why you see that most Nigerians are concerned that he is now on the bench. Every now and then, every week, he has been on the bench. Just like I said earlier, it's not good for Kevin Bassey to be sitting on the bench. If they feel they cannot make space for him, there is no space. If they feel that the players they have, the guy that have stepped in for him during the AFCON tournament is now performing better than him, I think it will be good for him and his career if he go out on loan or go to another club permanently, instead of sitting on the bench every now and then. Nigerians have started talking about this situation because it's not funny. Kevin Bassey is one of our best players. So for him to be sitting on the bench every now and then in Fulham, I don't think it's actually a nice one. So guys, let me quickly take you through some of the reaction of the fans, concerning Kevin Bassey's situation. According to a Nigerian football journalist, Poja Media, he said, Kevin Bassey start on the bench again for Fulham. Make Marco Silva not buy the juice he brought from the AFCON now. And immediately after Poja Media, another fan called Pamela Modella said Kevin Bassey is no longer starting for Fulham just because he went for the AFCON. Imagine the best defender of the tournament still being benched by a club like Fulham. And immediately after Pamela, another fan called Bad Manola said, why Kevin Bassey not starting for Fulham? All of a sudden, George Krenka is not better than him. So what is going on? And immediately after Bad Manola, another fan called Kolinzowski said, I say this and people were arguing it. Once you leave and the replacement is playing well, my brother, your own is finished. Oh. So these are some of the reactions from Super Eagles fans about Kevin Bassey's current situation with his club side Fulham. Yes, fans are beginning to ask questions. Why is our best player is now on the bench in Fulham? This guy is an incredible player. He gave his all at the AFCON tournament, and which we believe that if being given opportunity to play for Fulham now, you see that he will give his best. But why he is being kept on the bench every now and then now becomes a worry for us. Honestly, I think Marco Silva should find a way to resolve this. Find a way to start using Kevin Bassey again. because a player of Calvin Bassey can't be sitting on a bench every now and then. So please, Marco Silva, just whatever you can do, try to find a way to accommodate Calvin Bassey into your first 11. Because even this George Cuenca we are talking about, I don't think he's better than Calvin Bassey in any way. Trust me, I don't think he's better than Calvin Bassey in any way. So guys, this is all about the news. What are your thoughts about Calvin Bassey's situation in Fulham currently? Do you think it's actually nice that a player of Calvin Bassey's caliber is now being benched in every game? He's now being benched in every game. And if at all they want to, give him some minutes, it's just being limited to few minutes, like 3, 4 minutes. Please, whatever your thought may be on this, I'd like to see it in the comment section. Do well to like, comment, and do not forget to turn on notification to enable you see when next post. Thank you for watching this video. See you in my next video. Bye.